Oh. This is EXP Story Gamer Z, where I'm all about playing video games for the love of exploring themes and story elements live with you lovely viewers, and also having a wonderful time and bring some nice quality, nice good fun and gaming content, and also some challenge runs, which is what I'm doing for today. So I'm continuing with all my content. Continuing with all with this one right here. Yep. So they get started soon. Just need to get something ready, and then I am good to go. But right now, one of the most interesting things that's about to happen is Jindosh mission is one of the most challenging missions I have to try to accomplish without getting caught, without being seen or detected one bit. And that's the one that I think that's the one I say is the most challenging compared to all the other missions. Now, where in the world is my remote? And I also gotta get my headphones. So with my headphones set on right now, I'm going to just test out a little bit of my audio real quick. So just hear how I sound. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I sound good. Just got my little headset on so I can check my audio. So like it's big enough. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to continue the game and then hear how I talk over the gameplay for a brief moment. So that way I can see the quality of the sound with the game audio running while I'm taking action. Let's see if I can hear myself. Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now I'm going to hear my audio as I read this real quick. The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. Alexandria Hypatia. They call her the savior of the miners. Duke Abel used the doctor's own serum against her, turned her into an instrument of fear and death. But I was able to cure her. The Crown Killer is gone forever. Still, Hypatia knows what she's done with what that serum released in her, and there's no cure for that except time. That's the only cure. So she is officially healed. She is no longer possessed by whatever substance that was inside her body. So what happens, they insert Duke LaBelle had reversed here a little elixir serum that she had and had it reversed, so it made an adverse effect in her body, and so she became this dark figure who would become the Crown Killer, going around killing other kings, queens, other leaders, carrying out assassinations under the Duke, and I'm trying to remember that one witch lady. I don't remember her name. So far my voice is good. Okay. I'm not really that close to the microphone, so I'm keeping a good distance, so I don't have to talk too close. It's just right near me so I can hear, and then with my audio right now with my headset, it sounds real good. So this is perfect. Okay, so Sokolov wasn't at the Addermeyer Institute. He's been taken by a rival natural philosopher, Kiran Jindosh, grand inventor, maker of the clockwork soldiers. They say Jindosh is more ambitious and more twisted than Sokolov ever was. Fine, but Sokolov is the greatest mind the Empire has ever known, and I want him on my side, because if he's working for Jindosh, it might be very, very bad. You know it. The Dreadful Whale. What a weird name. This boat makes sleep hard to come by. I'd prefer being tossed by a storm to the endless lapping of inconsequential waves. I remember sailing from nation to nation during the rat plague all those years ago. Jessamine, so hopeful, counting on me to negotiate help from the other isles, thinking I had skills in diplomacy. Right. Thinking others saw in me what she alone saw. I failed her, and I failed her again on my return. Now it's Emily who needs me, but I'm older. I can feel it, like a heaviness, sand in my joints. I miss my daughter. At least she was there during the bad days. Now I need to let me alter a little bit of my voice because he has that kind of groggy, like old and just been in his days in his prime, but has that silencer like potential silent easy individual, very stealthy. I miss my daughter. At least she was there during the bad days, drawing and telling stories in the Hound Pit's pub. Diary ended. There we go. That's better. Just to get the feel of the character, because that's how he talks. His voice is like a little groggy old man, but more of a quiet, which fits him because he is very stealthy. He's been doing it for years since the first game. That was when he was that kind of, he had that kind of way about his character. So drain engine room, another week, another leak. I wasted hours on it and couldn't get it stopped. Shut the water off, assuming, right, crank wheel, something to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Bridge tubing, hauled down, buy onions, huh? Well,
you might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms, just for a while, I think. You're here.
Before I talk to her, let me take a look around.
Stay with me a moment.
Need plenty of that.
Hypatia, what can you remember? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He might be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed.
Of all what she's been through.
The Duke is close to his
How
grand
much
inventor,
does she remember?
Kirin Jindosh. That man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Oh, for sure thing. Speaking of that, let me pause real quick. Let me get something taken up, because I almost forgot to post a link on my Twitter, so that way the people there know that, yep, I am streaming right now. Okay. But just while I'm making that post, so I'm doing the mission after the dreadful whale talk that you're seeing right here. I'm about to do a mission that I'm very familiar with when I played it before. Was very difficult when it came to stealth, but I could see I could do it because this involves one man's inventions, which are these machines that can see front and back. You could say almost two-headed. So I have to be very, and they can sometimes easily detect presence of someone. So I'm gonna have to be very careful if I want to remain shadow. So let me just go ahead and post the link. There we go. And that should take care of that. Let me get back to the page. There we go. All right. So let me see if I can get... So this is her notes. She says, on a boat. I'm just gonna read it like him, man. Like, I feel like, because I can feel like his voice, the way he talks. He's like, it's like, on a boat with friends. I believe I slept. Thankfully, without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. The captain, Megan Foster, brought some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I am able, I must return to Admire. So much of the last few months seems a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research? Into serums for the black spittle. My work was so easily derailed. I can only conclude I was suffering from a complete exhaustive breakdown. I would need time to recover. like I'm talking like him reading her note. But nah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just get away from that.
Megan must be up on deck.
Nothing here. Okay.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go. That wasn't here before. Botany and diseases. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid.
That's right. Messy, vulgar. That's what describes the situation.
Aisha did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now. We'll find you, Anton. Jindosh lives in Upper Aventa. I'll have to take the carriage to reach his mansion. Jindosh invented the Silvergraph. Clever man. His invention's likely to outlive him.
Alright, I'm gonna just go around and see if there's any other text. Ooh, any other coin and any other nice little side items I can get around here. Yeah, there's a leak. There's a leak. I'm gonna go back to that in a moment. I think I already heard this.
Dearest Emily,
Yeah, I already read that.
I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear.
Any other
at the first
reading?
opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called...
And there we go. Let's take care of that. Alright, so let's take care of that. Solves the leak problem. Now I can just go over and go up on top of the boat and see what else I need to get. Got that. All right. I still remember that trap door over there. Okay. Well, perfect. Wait, is this flammable? Yep, flammable. Gotcha. Now this is going to be a very fun and interesting mission.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
We should head out.
All right, let's get underway.
I remember when I first tried doing stealth with this mission before. Well, it had a lot to do with the missions and stuff. Hello there, Dakota Z. XXX Dakota Z. Hi. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the subscription. What's up? How's your day going? Say good? All right, cool. Wait, a party? What?
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
Oh, you say you're just having some party
He
tomorrow?
said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
So you're having a Christmas Eve party.
Get past the wall of light.
Awesome.
Then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
You got it, miss. Oh, well, I'll get him back. Now, just one thing I gotta think about is how will I solve this one? This is gonna be very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around. See what's in the area real quick. See what items are here. Other stuff. Everything. See what's going on. Let's see what else. What other items here? Okay, so I got that item over there. Let me see any other stuff around here. Ah, yes. This is that location. This is another entrance over here. What do you mean by underrated there, Dakota? Alright, let me just go teleport. Yep, this is that location. Oh boy. Ah, this is that one location. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. So I'm going to be sneaking around, make sure I don't get detected, make sure I don't get caught.
So hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our city.
Alright, let me see.
But as I look out from the windows of the Grand Palace, I know these are lies. Sarkonis is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor because they're lazy. It's true that...
You know, someone once came over to my channel and once said that to me. One question I have for you is, why so? Why is that? Because I know I just met you. So... and you just met me, so... and I've seen that message before. But not you, it was somebody else that said that, but I've seen their communication later, so I'm just wondering why you think I should. Because I'm a nice interactive person? Oh yeah, that's wonderful. That's awesome. There are a lot of people who are nice and interactive. And some of them may have less subscribers or more subscribers than me. So...
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaca. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about
Yeah,
an
thank you for
age
the compliment.
enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public.
I'm not too worried about it though.
When they deported him,
I will be getting more
he left behind a
subscribers.
machine that drinks
I just keep
sea water,
making good
playing
content.
music
That's all I'm
that brought
focusing on.
listeners to tears. They probably took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Oh, what do you mean, try to find those people, Dakota? Wait a minute. Stop. Wait. Hold on. Okay. So, that, I was wondering if you were that young. Okay. Because, just to let you know. Okay. Okay, well, the first question I want to ask you is, you said that you want to try to find those people. Who are the people you were trying to find? And what did you mean by that? Oh, and by the way, just to let you know, you just told me right here that you're underage. And so I would presume that means you're below the age of 13. If that's true, I have to let you know, I'm going to let you know that I'm playing a game that is not suitable for all ages. Okay? So this would not be a game that I would recommend you would want to stop by and watch. This is not a family-friendly or kid-friendly stream, just to let you know. Because if you're on and you're supposed to have permission by your parents, then technically you're actually not supposed to be on without your parents' consent and everything. So I'm just giving you a warning because I don't want to have someone who I don't know, very young, coming in and I'm playing games like this, like the one I'm playing. Even in my description it says the games I play are always rated M for mature and they're not for kids. So yeah, I don't know how old you are, but if you're really that young, I would suggest that this would not be the place for you to come by. And if anyone is hearing this, anyone else here that's hearing this, just to make it clear, you know, I put in the description one of the basic premises is that, and let me see, because I got that room, which is good, that for the sake of responsibility, making sure that I have an idea about my viewers. Not every viewer admits or reveals their age. I had a suspicion that Dakota was probably pretty young. I suspected it. I wasn't sure because people can lie about their age on the internet. So what I decided to do was wait, listen, and see what messages were posted. And as soon as the person said underage, I figured, oh. And then they told me what they said. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, so once you admitted that, that means technically that means if you might be possibly below 13 if that is true, which is actually in violation of YouTube terms of service when it comes to the age members that are actually supposed to go on YouTube, unless their parents are watching them and leading them to the content. So, so I, as soon as they said stuff, I just said, okay, look, that tells me that you're pretty much not supposed to be on, unless your parents are watching carefully what you're doing and everything. And then also, I had to give a warning. I said, hey, this is not a little kid's content, because the game I play, this game, I know this game very well, so I don't want anyone who comes in admitting something like that stick around, because then it's like, okay, now this person might be underage. I don't know, because people lie about their age, so I'm just taking precautions, you know what I mean? Especially with the day and age, with what we have as the new COPA laws. I didn't have to say anything, but I just waited just to be careful. And when they came and said something, I was like, oh, hold it now. Because this is the same pattern of talking I've seen before. I have seen this pattern of talking on my channel again and again. I'm talking as I'm planning, because this area, I have to be very careful. And there's one over there, but before I go over there, I have to deal with that area. So here I go. I'm gonna do this because there's like 3 or 4 guards over there, so I'm just being careful with my strategy. Yeah. I'm just letting, you know, if anybody, yeah, I don't know, like I said, I don't know who else is in the chat or seeing this, but yeah, like, I'm just recognizing, like, okay, you know, some people, it's not smart. Here, let me just share a bit of wisdom. Who actually goes online in a live stream chat and tells someone their age? Or tells them that they are this, they are that? Like, you're telling someone some part of your identity. It's not safe to do that on the internet. Are you kidding me? You shouldn't be doing that. So, you know, as soon as I saw that, I was like, wait a minute.
So she get extra rations. We work harder, and we come from better families. I should,
because I'm not fist to, you know, I'm not fist to, like, you know, because there are some people who would subscribe, but it's like, I'm not gonna try to get us. If someone is admitting stuff to me, it's like, okay, now you're pretty much, you're letting me know that this is who you are, and it's like, okay, you might want to, yeah, because this is not the game for you to be watching. Because I don't know how old that person was. But the red flag was, I'm underage. Let me see. So the issue here is you have this guard that's peeking out over there. This guard is walking over there. See, usually when I'm kind of slowing down is because I'm really thinking, because Shadow ghost runs mean you cannot be seen, period. You cannot be detected. You cannot, if you put someone to sleep, you cannot misplace the body. So I am very focused to the point where I have to make sure I don't get seen. So I got to get over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I get there? Yes, I can. Okay. And can I get over here? Yes, I can. I made it. Ah, finally.
This city's more gut-bound all the time.
What's up, buddy? I can't talk to it any further. I'm like, I want to talk to you, buddy. Say something, man. See, this is my buddy. This is my poppy over here, man. It's my pops. It's like, he says something once, but sometimes you come back, he'll say something. He's got some homeless wisdom. Yeah. Funny story. One time, and I was kind of suspicious because I know they said, "Oh, like yeah, on the Reddit, you should have more." And I was like waiting because these are some of the writings they were writing. I was looking after it because there's a pattern. I've been live streaming for a while now where I notice a pattern. So looks like there's one over there. I don't know if that's... I think there's... probably have to go to the other side and get it. It's alright. I have to figure that out. Is it even up here? No. It's not over here. Yeah. So it's somewhere around over there. It's two of them. Ooh. Okay. I can always find a way to get to those. And then there's one that's straight up down there. So that's easy to get. Yeah, there's a pattern that I see sometimes in chat. Funny story while I do this little slight hiding part. Let me talk to you real quick.
I'm told they robbed one of... There's something familiar about you.
I've been away from Karnaca for a long time. I need a rewire tool, like the ones used by the Grand Guard. No questions. Clear?
I love using the rewire tool.
But I can't help you right now. I have people coming in, and I can't be responsible for their manners if you take my meaning.
The thing is, I cannot kill anybody.
See me later.
Understood.
So I have to...
You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by. I think he's here. Hide yourself.
So Paolo, gang head leader.
That's it.
Who has the power
Stay
to
out of sight.
turn him, like save himself by turning into a plague of rats.
Shoes got holes. Hardly lasted a month.
I need 8 new cutters, short blades, the good stuff. Morley steel.
I know what you mean.
Do you? Because last time you gave me some backwater foundry garbage that wouldn't hold an inch and snapped against Grand Guard armor.
I got taken on that deal too. But I'll make it up to you, Paolo. Lop off maybe 10%?
30. Because I like you. By next week.
That's fair. I made a bad faith trade and I regret it. You'll have the cutters, I promise.
Good, good. These are strange times. Overseers in the Dust District, a witch empress, and these clockwork soldiers protecting their aristocracy. All bad for business. But if I get my way, Karnaca will be a different city a year from now.
Got something in my nose. Dust, I guess.
Hope they all rot in the void, calling me scum.
Another of these shops was robbed. I'd hire guards if I could afford it. You know, I sleep in the shop most nights. The city's not safe. You won't be sorry. A deal well made. A pleasure to do business.
Alright, let me
Let's
get some
see.
tools.
I have some upgrade plans for your
So
gear.
while I get some upgrades and everything, I just shared a little so someone once I'm trying to remember what they said, but there we go. 2 additional bonus slots.
Things were so much better just a decade ago.
Oh, right. More bolts. And this will make it where when I sprint, now I can sprint silently. So this makes it perfect. Now there's only some upgrades I'll give. I won't be getting every single one of them, just those that really matter for my silent play. And it's also, I didn't put down clean hands, but clean hands means it's also no kill.
But I've heard he's not so easy to
I
please.
have to be careful about what I get. So I don't need the bullet upgrades. Can I get some sleeping darts? There we go. I'm gonna need a lot of those. What about the hardened? Can I get not howling
I
or
used to own a
stinging bolt?
cafe down at the docks, but the smell of fish blood was stronger than the smell
just
of morning coffee.
Sometimes it's
I had
useful
to sell
because
it.
it
Come
causes
back
some
soon.
guards to run and flee, and they will forget.
Still here.
They will forget. I had someone come in literally say this. Oh, what channel about? I'm a woman 33 years old. I had someone also come in and say, "Hi, I'm middle school." Yeah, look. Usually, I've begun to understand that that's that now is a red flag to let me know that this person is not only most likely is a young person, especially when it says middle school, it's admitting it. So they most likely might be somewhat below the age of 13 or anything. At least that's my suspicion. But like I said, I don't know unless they say certain things and it's like, oh. And then I can recognize it. Because I've had a few users that come in that by their words and their actions showed me the kind of person I was dealing with, and then I was like, you know what? I have to be careful because you can be dealing with some people who may not care to acknowledge or respect your actions when you're running a stream. Not everyone, but like there were just some individuals that I ran into where I was like, it's like, okay, what's going on with this person? So I'm gonna have to fight him. Ready, go. Oh, good. Let me slash some more away. Oh man, if there was like some creature or something up here, I would have lured them and then I would have to start back over. So I have to be careful about that. Anything else here? Nope. Nope, just got some free roaming bloodflies. Okay. But one common trait that I noticed since when I got into live streaming for some time was the common phrase I would hear. And hopefully some other YouTubers might actually know what this phrase is. When someone comes in and says the following: why are you at this number of subs? You deserve more subs. You deserve 1 million subs. Why are you at this number of subs? Why not more? Or you're underweighted. Why aren't you having more? You should have more. Like, look. I can see what most of them are doing is and let me double check to see if there's any openings here. Okay, good. Sometimes you can go through a window. Like, I found that some of them would be speaking, would literally, like, even implied self-promote. Not that Dakota was doing that, no. Good heavens, no, they weren't doing that. But there were some that did that after saying something like that. Even compared my channel to another user's channel. Go figure. And even get to the point of trying to say butter me up or try to, you know, like one example is say what's another good sample of a pattern I noticed where they say, oh, you're the number one YouTuber, and you just met me. I know that while it's a compliment, I know that the ones who've done that were self-promoting afterwards. There we go. There we go. We're getting lots of coins here. Getting lots of good, valuable stuff. So I'm going to do a save because now I got to go back out there. I got to go back out there, and this is where it's going to get nasty. Okay, so edge of the world. Gotcha. You know what I can tell you, the one thing I don't like is when someone doesn't answer my question sometimes. I notice that. Yeah. Because I asked him, he said, I tried to find those people, and I was like, well, who are the people you're trying to find? He was trying to mean, like, I don't know if they were trying to mean, like, finding people that they want to interact with, which is nice. But when they said trying to find people, I was just like, I didn't know if they meant trying to find some subs, because I would tell them don't do that. Yeah, don't go to other people's. Yeah, I would tell them not to do that if that's what they were gonna do. I don't like. I discourage sub for subbing. This is not the space for it. Well, no, don't. This is no channel. You should be doing sub for subbing.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks, just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
So I gotta get up there. So I'm gonna do it from there. So I gotta be careful.
Something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Captain?
Nothing to report.
All is quiet. Told them they wouldn't last the day.
Alright, so we got a bone charm there, we got a bone charm there, we got a rune over there. So those are the only other items. But now, the only other thing also is the collectables. Yeah, I gotta deal with that stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead, because I can run without any concern of getting, of causing noise now, so. There you are. Now, black bone charms are those pieces that have negative effects on the player. See any paintings? Here's one. Got it. What would be a good example of a negative effect? One can be like, let's say you cannot regenerate your health. Well, most likely you wouldn't be able to, like, maybe decreasing health regen, bone charms or anything like that, or let's say depleting your health. If you have that on, if you're armed with that, because you can equip bone charms, so depletion of health, depletion of mana, which is the blue bar above, which is how I'm able to do all my magic tricks. Well, how I'm able to do all my psionic abilities and so forth. The abilities of the dark side, of the outsider. So let's see anything else in this room, anything I need. Ah, here we go. We got a safe. We'll find everything in the safe. I've written the combination in the usual place. Now, I changed all the safe tumblers recently because I feel like I'm being followed. Grand Guard, I'll probably post them. Oh, no. Open up, open up. Keep my headphone sounds in there. So it's like, I'm taking everything in your cash register. There we go. Alright. Now, I believe it's the chalkboard. There we go. 0-something-6. Now, I don't have to, like, just guess on the middle one. All I have to do is just put 0 and then the 6 at the end and just go at different numbers. There you go. Just one up. You know what? You know what I'm thinking about? I'm gonna be changing my banner and everything else too, because honestly, you know, my banner looks nice, but it needs a more mature well, not mature, well, almost like a mature representation. It's gonna be anime represented, but it's gonna be like myself, more like an adult in a way, you know. Now, how many runes do I have right now? So I'm gonna go check my rune. Now, usually I play for about approximately 2 hours. So once it gets close to 11 p.m. in my area, I'm done. Most likely, I'll probably get done with this area by then. Improve my health regeneration, yes, just in case. Safe landing. I got all that. Perfect, perfect. This will be useful. I won't be needing this, actually. Yeah, I won't be, as much as I won't be. Yeah, I'm careful with the powers, so that way, and then this will help me see a lot of other stuff. The power choice is very important, so that way I can have a good discrimination my environment. I can easily see my environment and tell, like, what's around, what's not, what items are around, everything. That's the purpose of the dark size. Okay. I also have a guide for finding all the collectibles, so but usually I try to find it myself, but if I'm thinking, oh wait, maybe I might have passed it, I'll check it before I leave this area, because it's a 3-part area. You leave this area, you go to a second area, and then you actually end up in his mansion. Literally, he has like a big mansion or something. Alright. So now, I gotta get those two. So there's a rune over there, but what I'm gonna use the far reach, so I don't have to jump down. And then of course you got the bone charm that's over here in this corner. So, and this is actually inside the building. But before I go in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow a couple of boomer guys, or boppers, or whatever you want to call them, go in there and deal some damage. So that way, that means I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to be like quietly on the sidelines while they go do their work. So let me go. So what I'm going to do is switch this over here. There we go. I got some sleeping darts just in case. I need the dark eyes reaction. Yeah, sometimes you can cause this to fall on somebody, but I'm not gonna do that for this. Alright, so do I need to slow down the time for this scenario, or do I want to stick around? Let me see, what do I want to do? Because this is about to get a bit nasty. Oh, there's somebody. See that? So now that person's peeking out from that corner, and then she's looking over there. So she won't see me, that other person will. So I gotta land behind that thing and move quickly. But I gotta make sure, because it was close to hitting the red, so I didn't move fast enough. So I gotta move quickly behind that cabinet thing, whatever that's out there, because that's where the rune is. I'm gonna have to do the powers thing again, do I? Yeah, not that. Oh, okay, good. I got them all. Good.
Organs turn to jelly and our settle in the muck. For those poor fools who make their trade on the water side. Draconis is a land of tall timber, fierce winds, and deep silver mines. Deep the ocean for those with no other choice.
So I have to teleport right down back there real quick. I still can't hide down there, really? So that means I'm going to have to... Oh. Well, then that means I'm going to have to put him to sleep. The best way to deal with that guy. But then I have to make sure she doesn't see it. Wait. Hold on. I got an idea. Now that I got the far reach, let me see if I can get into... Make sure I'm getting into the right position, too. Because otherwise, if I'm in the wrong position, then I'm not going to be able to get it. Alright. It's alright, so don't miss. Don't worry, he didn't see me. It has to just get to a full red. So even if that sound goes off, it doesn't mean they detect you right away. It has to be a full red to do it. Yo, Silent Hill Warrior 5, what's up, man? Double zoom. There you are. Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on. You know you wanna come. You wanna come. There you go.
What's going on here?
Did it detect me? Let me check my stats. Did I get detected? No, I didn't. Ha!
Oh, shit! What shit?
Oh, Dishonored 2, the sequel to Dishonored. This sequel.
Think you're being quiet?
No wonder why it was so loud. Okay, I gotcha. I got this, I got this. So Dishonored is about so just to get you caught up. So first of all, what is Dishonored? Dishonored is about a betrayal that took place in a kingdom where there was a queen that used to rule the land until she was betrayed by a certain assistant in power that arranged and set up an assassin to kill her, which this person right here, who I'm pointing as Corvo Otano, and this is explained the first Dishonored, Corvo Otano, where eventually he takes on the role as an assassin to get revenge on the people, get vengeance on the people who not only killed her but framed him in the process. So he was framed for her murder. After beating Dishonored, you kind of, because there's a good ending, a bad ending, you basically end up, if you do the good ending, you end up saving the kingdom, and her daughter, Emily, is the one that takes over and becomes the queen. But depending on what you did throughout the game, would affect the ending in any way, in good or bad ways possible. The second one here takes place when Emily is older, and she is queen, so she's in charge, and Corvo is her father, her trainer, the one who trained her to fight with the sword and everything, and her assistant, or what do you call her protector, and the very person that now has to save her. You get to play as Emily herself or Corvo. I chose to play Corvo right here. My good old buddy assassin from the very first Dishonored. So this one, it's another situation with the kingdom. Emily herself gets framed for the death of several kings and queens in certain areas of the land by the name dubbed so-called the Crown Killer. And, well, she gets attacked, several people get attacked, and depending on who you choose, they get frozen in this substance by this woman, I'm trying to remember her name, who claims to be the heir to the throne. Claims to be Emily's stepmother or stepsis or something. But either way, Emily gets framed. So it's another frame betrayal. It's another frame thing again. All over again. Pretty much. Did that make sense? I think I summed it up as best as possible. Ooh, my video clip saved. Yeah, man. How's your day going? What plans do you have for Christmas, buddy? Now, sometimes it can be a bit difficult to try to get this, but you have to position it. Let me see.
What's going on here?
So that didn't work. So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to land back there, and I'm going to save again. I'm going to try it again. Because if not, I have to teleport. I know, I think I already told you I like your name, by the way. Silent Hill Warrior. Warrior 5. So you staying home? Nice. But just to get you up to speed, I'm doing a shadow run, which is an achievement in the game where you have to make sure that you don't get detected or caught by anybody. Mostly the guards. You don't kill anybody. Excuse me. So you definitely want to keep it, well, shadow, you can kill people, but I'm going for also, the term is clean hands, no kills. And make sure that when dealing with your targets, it's non-lethal. And that's what defines the ending. You deal with targets, and you deal with enemies and guards. You can deal with them with a lethal of killing people and everything, killing guards, or non-lethal of knocking them out, hiding their sleeping bodies somewhere, sleep darts, stunning them, and so forth. So lethal, non-lethal options. So I'm going to save, so I don't end up having to do this part again. Reflects your... Gotcha. Reflects your love for Silent Hill, man. I love it too, man. That's why I was very disappointed about the whole Silent Hills PT issue. Very disappointed. Especially with Konami and everything. It's just like, you know what? That would have been... How that would have been with the original trailer. Ooh. I was looking forward to it too, man. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a far reach. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to... You know what? I'm going to stop time. I was going to avoid this because I thought maybe I didn't want to try to use it, but this is the best way to do it instead of trying to do a far reach, because they're just going to they're not going to detect me as much, but this can prevent them from doing anything else. So what I'm going to do is first let me see, can I get the shot somewhere? So then I'm going to do this. So that didn't work. Thank you. There we go. That's more like it. Like I wasn't even there. Perfect. Konami seriously dropped the ball, man. Company decisions can definitely, you know, once they make certain decisions, like that's it. I think they probably went inside and they tried to do something.
Wonder what I'm dealing with. Did I imagine? He won't go.
You're serious? You actually caught me? Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, once it gets to a full red, you're spotted. Whoops. What in the... Excuse me. There we go. This is for a little movement noise right here. There we go.
Hey, you!
Whoa, so I start down here? That is strange. How did I start down there? If it is, I'll just do the autosave thing because I about had enough of this section. Come on now. This is about to turn to bloopers. Oh, good. He said Capcom's major bang handover fits with the Resident Evil remakes. Has its act together, its head screwed on straight. Oh boy. They made the right decisions when they started making them remakes. I think enough of their probably I'm sure somebody was, you know, maybe either some people got replaced or somebody was like, you know what, we gotta look at this stuff. They looking around, they're like, shoot, we need to do something. They said, okay, let's make remakes, let's do this, and voila, look what happened. So I believe this. Can I wonder if I can make this silent. No, not this. Yeah, it's gonna make noise though. First, let me see. Do I have a bone charm that actually? Okay, fall slightly quicker. I haven't been using any of my bone charms at this point, but it's alright. Oh, there we go. I'm definitely gonna need that for this stealthy moment. Undertaker. Ooh, they cannot smell me. Good, 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 good. Yeah, man. Konami. It's like you look at a company that you've got to see and known for some time, and you're just like, the decisions you're making. Oh my gosh, you guys need to work out your stuff. you need some counsel. They need some counseling. That's what I need. Sheesh. Alright, so I'm going to try it again. I don't know what's going on here. I think I'm not doing it right. Definitely. Because there's a... There it is. Because that's where it is. It's got to make noise. So what I'm going to do... Let's do this. Get that. Howling bolts. Let me get that. And it's okay, I can get that back on. And I can tell too if they detected anything by the stats. So they hear noise, but nothing has been detected yet. So then I'm going to go down there and get it. And we're good. Okay. He said I'm a serial killer. Nice. Need some cereal killer, man. I want me some fraud. Man, sometimes every morning I get me like some Frosted Flakes. I mean, I like some other good cereal every now and then, but my number one cereal, I cannot explain it to anybody other than I just like eating Frosted Flakes. I don't know. I think it's probably the taste or something, but you love puns? Me too, man. see what we got.
So if I have to, and I
Hold it.
I need to pee.
I'm like, hold it now. Because I know that guy, he could still partially see me if I'm not careful. And it's two of them. This one. You saw me! I try to be as fast as possible with that. It's a good thing I saved up here. But the one mechanic I love about this game is that the fact that you can decide right there to cut someone down and land on top of them, or you can just knock them down, punch them in the face, put them to sleep. No exception. Many people like the taste of Frosted Flakes, and I'm no exception, yeah. Sometimes I'll like I remember, like, I'll eat mostly Frosted Flakes, but if it's not around, sometimes I might, you know, eat a little bit of the Trix or not Rice Krispies. What is it? Something Trix. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm hungry.
I even tried out a little bit of Cheerios. It was okay. Or hungry? Yeah, he said he was hungry. It's like, I just realized that. Oh, all right. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some cereal. I'm gonna go to the shop, get some Frosted Flakes, leave a trail, lead him probably the back somewhere, and then choke him out. How about that? I'll do that. I wish I could though, but you can't. So I'm just watching the pattern real quick. So he's gonna go in there. I'm just gonna see how fast he's standing there. And then he turns down around real fast.
It's not my job to clean up.
Yeah, silly rat tricks are for kids.
But there was... Where did... Am I going crazy? What?
Ah, dang it. Didn't expect it. Yeah, I figured that was probably the case. That's the one thing about this game is the smart AI. So if they know someone was standing there, you remove them, they will be like, what? Am I losing my mind? Where did he go? So actually, I just realized. Ah, okay, I just realized it. All right, let me get my sleeping darts. I'm gonna be quick with this one. I don't need the time clock. Dun, 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 dun. Bingo.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Now you two have been having a rough... Now, look how well seated he is. You two have been having a rough day. So, you know, you guys are going to need some rest. So I'm just going to go ahead and... the way his position was just funny. Let me see. You guys are going to enjoy each other's company? Hold on, let me reposition this guy. Jeez, it's almost like a hand puppet. Yeah, I mean, with that bottle, yeah, you guys have been drinking way too much, so I'm just gonna leave y'all to your own devices. Like, Like, seriously. Y'all been drinking way too much. Okay, so is that all the runes? Is that all the bone charms in this area? Check and mate. Good. Okay. Yeah, I just want to take a good look at that. Because that looks so, that look a little funny there. I believe there's someone in there. No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay. So this one is going to be a bit interesting. I have to double check myself. So I know I got one painting in this area. So I'm just going to double check on that. Make sure. Because, see, did I get all the collectibles in this area or anything? Did I ended up missing anything? That's the only thing that's running through my mind right now. But let me see. What's the name of this place? What's the name of this chapter? This is the mission 4. Gotcha. This is the... Oh, Clockwork Mason. Okay. Because I know I got all the bone charms and everything. I think I know... Oh, okay, that's where I need to go. Okay. I have like a guide thing that I have on the side in case if I miss something. Because usually I would find stuff myself, but if, let's say, I thought I got all of it, I would double check the guide to be sure. Did I get it? Did I get all this? Because I search everywhere and it's like, okay, I'm sure I got everything, but I will double check. And I was like, oh, there's one thing missing. Let me see. It's over there. I don't think I got it. Let me double check it. Yep, that's what I thought. Because I got that one painting. I know that there had to be another painting around here. Sheesh, I'm almost left without that. And apparently there's a... And so, oh, okay. And so now I just gotta head down. There we go. Oh, now I gotta quietly go in here. And let me save to make sure I get this. Yeah, it's already an hour and a half, which is about the closest time for me to end this stream. I usually stream for about an hour and a half to 2 hours tops. The only time I ever go to like 3 or 4 hours is not only when I feel like it, it really depends on the game. So, I've played this game before, so I was like, I know what happens next. I know some of these stages take a while, usually because I take time, because there's so many things I have to resolve. Got the blueprint. Okay. But I don't take your money. Don't worry, it's not a robbery if there's no one behind the disc. You got a Winslow safe? Really? After I solved the biggest safe one of their saves in their stall. And this one is just wide open. No combination. Wow. Oh, check it out. I got another cash register. What you got in here? We got more coins. Maybe you have more coins up in here. Now, I know I would remove that, but I'm not going to, so... Because then they're going to come in, so this is a sneaky mission. That means I should have everything. Enjoy everything. I have everything. I got everything. Everything for me. Okay. Let's see.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
So before I end the stream, I'm just gonna take a look around real quick. So you kind of see how calculative I was, because this is actually the perfect time to end anyway. But so you have enemy guards over there for the tower. This building, there are guards in there, probably like 3 or 4 levels, if I recall. There's a backward alley area that's behind there. There's a gate walking up that path, and you go forward. You can head over there, but you gotta use this to get over there. Now, there are some people who did some glitches jumping over the railing, or found some quick ways to get there. Probably like speed running. So they speed run that thing. But I'm not going to do that, so. So you see, got the guards right there. Okay. So, I got the raids, got the notes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right now. So this is EXP Story Gamer Z, the greatest, almost the greatest, kinda, almost, maybe about to be the greatest detective in the whole wide world, maybe. Maybe if I work up on my detective skills, because I've been having some failings for just a moment. But I've been having some successes as well. Just being careful and calculated, that's all I do. That's what detectives do. So I'm thankful for any of the fellow detectives that came in, for being part of the detective agency and joining the stream. Ending the stream now. Now, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Unfortunately, I won't be stream. You know, when I think about it, I don't think I'm gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow for Christmas Eve. If I do, it'll probably be on my Twitch, because I have a Twitch channel. So I can't say. So I'm not gonna guarantee streaming tomorrow. If I did, it could be random out of nowhere. But as far, I'm working on my banners and stuff on my channel, by the way. So all I can say is, well, maybe, but I can't guarantee I'll be streaming on YouTube tomorrow. If I do stream quickly in a nice stream, it'd probably be like Twitch, but it might be like early morning or something. Not in the evening. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this stream. And the Elite, thank you as always for dropping by the stream there. Peace. Presumably that means you probably were lurking, which is great, which is fine, because I welcome also people who you know, tend to lurk in the background and watch the stream. If you've been a regular viewer and a lurker, don't worry, I'm not calling anybody out who lurks. I don't do that. I don't call anyone who lurks out. I just that means I say, hey, your username or anything like that. I don't know who the lurkers are, but yeah, if you've been lurking or anything, thank you, and you've been a regular viewer, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm always love and appreciate you for always dropping by watching my content. So stay safe, y'all. Have a good Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, y'all. Peace out.